Ba-da-dum, bum bum bum. Ba-dum, bum 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 bum. Whoa, whoa. Oh, wait. Whoa. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. All right, never mind. Hey, what's up? Redstone Lapis Lazuli episode 12. If I have time to fix that, which I won't, but let's see. I don't even have the game running. Check me out. I am so behind. But again, the perils of solo Minecraft solo production. I don't have music going, nothing. I don't have nothing, but I wanted to be on time, right? Because I said 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m. Like, I did it. Barely. Like, in a really odd sort of way. Hey, like, there's no music. This is odd. Let me try to find something here. Beats. Save me, DJ HOTWINGs. What do I got? What do you got for me? Something, please. Let's see. There we go. You hear that? I hear that. It's a bit loud, in fact. Can I do the mixer? It's all good, Holmes. I got it. Cool. Let's chill. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Oh yeah. Let's give it up for the moms. Dig it. I love moms. Moms are great. My mom's great, and I'm sure your mom's great too. Moms in general are great. Let's think about it. Moms are the physical embodiment of the yin and the yang. So I'm not sure clear which is which, but one of them is creation, the male energy, and the other one is like, it's not negative or positive. I forgot how it goes, but it's like women are like the ground upon which things grow. The Mother Earth, the material is, I guess, what the feminine, that whole side represents. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to fill airspace here. Here, let me talk about what I've created here in Minecraft. Now that we're talking, let me make sure that we're streaming. Oh yeah, I dig it. Like, okay, yeah, it's working. So here, let's resume. So here, what I've got here is a map. I've worked out my map here. It's taken a bit of a while to understand what I'm doing, but I see here you got my base. That's the mega farm here. That's my animal pen. That's my other stuff going here. That's my base. It's like a bunker, literally. Check that out. Then I made, oh, what's this? It looks like a big line here to the town. Let's turn in fact and go like, oh, look, that's another train station. My goodness, I like how it all blends in, right? Look, it's all natural. It like doesn't stick out unnaturally like my other train station. It's pretty neat. You can almost overlook it. It goes to Costa Mesa Village. Costa Mesa, get it? Because we're in a mesa, and there's the coast, and it's a village. Costa Mesa Village. Yeah. As we cruise down the line, this bridge here kind of reminds me of the Seattle monorail, because it just goes one direction and turns and stops at a big tower. It's like the Sky Needle or whatever. I don't even know, man. I just moved here. I didn't just move here. I should know my Seattle landmarks. Come on, dude. But I'm a little preoccupied and distracted, so forgive, please. Here we go. So I'm in town. I'm in village. Just takes me town. I've done a lot of trading with the villagers, and so we're friends here. And I've done a lot of work on their village. You see, like, for free. Checked it out. I hooked up all their stuff. This used to be water. Their drainage system was awful. Whoever their civil engineer was needs to be fired or sued to oblivion, because their civil engineer did a terrible job. I put in all these stairs, made it all nice. I put in these doors. Look at this great thing. I installed this walkway to make this house useful. Like, oh, it's incredible. I had to install the doors and lights too, right? Because these houses had no doors, believe it or not. And then I had to make all this infrastructure. I even made my own house, another house out of this, because it was just there. And The villagers took it. I dug it. Like, and so we're all friends, right? I can trade with them. I don't want to trade right now because that's like neither here nor there. I'm just showing you what's up, what I've been up to, right? That's one of the things I've been up to. Let's do another quick run to something else. So, by the way, Captain Pones is not here. He's not here, man. I'm sorry. This schedule change was last minute for me. So, he was unable to adapt. I understand. When you're a parent... Oh, man. When you're a parent, you've got other obligations. I'm gonna turn down the music. I can't handle it. Is it gonna go down? Yes. It's a little more reasonable. So yeah. I got my tea here because my tea is the only thing I had time to get going. That's the only source of caffeine, and it's the afternoon. I'm a little bit, yeah, trying to hang. Caffeine, a little bit of tea. Afternoon tea is good. Evening tea, whatever, close enough. So this other thing, I found leggings. So my suit, chainmail is almost complete. Got a horse, of course. Oh, did I tell you? Yeah, I've got a horse. Now let me tell you the neat thing about the horses. I've got a lead. That's important. The nice thing about the horse is that I didn't realize how imperative it was to have a horse for land travel. I've been hoofing it on my own 2 feet over the land forever, and it was awful. I hated it. Right? But when you're on a horse, what I found out, the great secret is these blocks are like steps. So you don't stop. You barely slow down going over these steps. There's no jumping involved or anything. It's easy to travel over the land when there's no trees. So horses are the greatest thing to travel over land. I didn't even know it. So because of that, I built a little tiny shelter out here. Right? Just because I thought it'd be neat. Now, what's neat about this is that I believed that I was in a vast wilderness of open space, of nothingness. But really, once you have a horse and you use a map to learn about where you are, the unknown aspect of where you live peels away, and it becomes really kind of small and really familiar. So I'm like, la la la, no problem. Look at this. Look how easy this is. It takes no effort. So I'm gonna arrange things a bit so I can handle creepers, because I'm a horse archer. Man, it's awesome to be a horse archer. Like, I can dig now why our ancient ancestors like relied on like the Mongols. Horse archery is amazing. Look at that. Look at that guy. That's a creeper. Hey creeper, what's up? Oh look, you got hit. Oh, you got hit again. If he gets too close, I just walk away. But look I don't have to do anything. Ah, free stuff. So anyways, horse archers, rad, ancient world rulers, I get it. Okay, so look it. Horses are also neat. Look at this great stuff. So I use this lasso thing that I can make. Right? I had to go through great lengths to get the materials necessary to make this. I attach him to this post so he doesn't wander off, because he will wander off if you just let him. And look at this nice little, oh, how neat. Barely leaves a footprint. How neat. Look at these little steps. Oh, look how neat. Oh, look how neat. Oh, wow. And then we look over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Strip mining at its finest. This is it. Strip mining just straight down. Oh. But where does it go, Rob? Where does it go? Where does it go? It goes down, down, down. Where does it go? And you go, look. Oh no! I've already been here. I've already dug through here. I've dug past here, in fact. So you see, once you start getting perspective, the world becomes very, very tiny. But it's not just perspective. It's also modes of transportation. Because I have a horse, like rail too, but really the horse. Because of the horse, I was able to overcome like a lot of space and work quickly, and I save a lot of time. So by being able to annihilate space and time do the use of the horse, I've shrunk my world completely. Now look, this is another great thing. So this pyramid is great because this way, if you keep going directly south, you run into my house. If you go directly, or I'm sorry, not south, that's east, where the sun rises. If you go directly south from the pyramid, let's follow it. Directly south from the pyramid. Oh, look! That's my rail line from... That's my rail line from my house. Look how close we are. Now, I'm not going to go up to the house of Captain Pones, because that up there is all forest. Forest and horses do not mix. No. Because I'm high up. On a horse, I'm a lot taller. So, and those trees just mess with you really bad on a horse. So I like to be out in the open desert. Even in the nighttime, it's better to be out in the desert as on a horse, because you can run free forever, and it's nice. So okay, so we can see, or I can see, I feel how I have annihilated space and time. Like, this used to be outrageous what I'm doing. It would take me immense amounts of energy and effort to hoof it out here, and then to find my way back. I would just be hating life, and I'd be afraid of the dark, and because it'd be difficult. I'd have to fight so hard all the time, right? And then just going anywhere, I'd get lost, and having to go up and down. Every bit of this elevation change would cost me energy in terms of a jump, a click I'd have to make, right? But that's not there with a horse. The horse makes it irrelevant. It's a step. It's not a click. It's a step. And so so space and time have become nothing. And I can now make bases far, far away with the greatest of ease. This here is my, I don't know if you can read it, Enderman hunting shelter. It's my hunting shelter because it's only 2 wide. And Endermen are 3 tall, so they can't get me when I'm in there. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Look at my bridge. There's my bridge. That's awesome. That is fantastic. So I'm gonna corral my horse and go back to my feet. Good little horsey. Alright. So yeah, that's one big thing I wanted to show off. I remade my house, right? A little more home friendly. Just a little bit. Gonna replace some stuff here real quick. I don't need to be home while this cooks. In fact, I won't be, so give me some. What else do I got? Okay. I'm gonna go to the house of Captain Pones real quick. So I also made this little other rampway. I made a nice little stairs. This way you don't have to go up through my house. It's easy to get to the place. We're gonna hop in the cart here and away we go. Through the desert. Kind of laggy in my house. I think I have too many animals, and so it makes it laggy. But see, look at all this. Rail isn't great too, because this is infrastructure. Once you put in, it's good for like ever. It lasts forever, and it's wonderful because you can AFK. You pretty much just ignore bad guys. Like, whatever. Oh, skeleton, sure. See ya, dude. Like, it doesn't bother me. I can even be asleep. It doesn't bother me. So infrastructure is fantastic. I love, love, love rails. When I was in Japan, they had rails and trains. It was amazing. The trains and rails in Japan are like a wonder of the world. I love them. I love Japan and the rails. They have the awesomest trains. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, if America could get on board with that, that'd be great too. I'd be chilling. So, here we are. We're going. The problem with it is that you you want to build infrastructure when the economy is terrible, because the government has to borrow money to fund the infrastructure projects. And when you have a recession, like no one's working, and interest rates are usually really low, so it's because you're trying to get people to borrow money. So the government can borrow money for free, basically, pay for infrastructure for cheap. Companies are dying for work, so you're giving it to them as a government, and you're doing something that needs to be done, which is infrastructure. Obama tried to do this back in like 2011 or something, and the GOP Congress absolutely refused. It was awful. It was so bad. Like, that's what we needed, because our economy was terrible. We needed to get working people back to work. But the GOP Congress wouldn't do it. Obama tried the infrastructure back when it was going to be cheap, too, because interest rates were nothing. It was going to be a bargain deal. It was going to be awesome. But nope, GOP was like, no. Now, 2018, economy's roaring on as it is. Everyone's working. There's like no slack. Interest rates are creeping up, man. Like, if you ask a company to go build something, they'd be like, yo, we got a backlog because we got all these other things we're working on. Trump wants to do infrastructure at the worst time. Like, this is the worst time. This is dumb. Why are you doing it now? Like, what's going on? I don't get it. Pardon me for a moment. But infrastructure is important, but I question the timing of it. And right now is not the time, even though we're hurting for it. The time is going to be right after the crash, which is coming up, right? Okay, so here's Captain Pones, the house of Captain Pones. It has not been worked on. But I have done two things. I found a horse for Captain Pones. I think it's pretty good. I haven't tried it out yet, but I think it's pretty good. I don't have any armor for it, so I'm afraid to take him out. And then I made a little bit of the map here. So there's the house of Captain Pones, and this is the three sisters. Now, when I see it from the other side, I think it's like 4 or 5. So you know what? Here, let's go for a ride. I wanna try you out, horsey horse. Let's go, horsey horse. You're pretty strong. You run fast. Yeah, you run fast. I like how you run. Okay, wait. See? Damn, you're fast, horse. Okay, here we go. Wait, we gotta get... not the same. I don't see a comparable difference. All that different. So here's the sisters. So all this, I've had all these experience points, right? And I've been enchanting stuff like crazy. I've been laying enchants on top of enchants. So my sword is pretty badass right now. So I've had the same sword forever. I just keep putting on new enchants on it. It's neat. So the three sisters, when you look at it from a different angle, it turns out to be like 4 or 5. So I don't know what we're gonna call it. Like, since I'm the only one really playing, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's 2 or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 sisters. I don't know. The 5 sisters. Maybe that little one's a sister. I don't know. 6. We need to make a story behind it, because if we make a story behind it, then it'll make more sense. So I'm gonna ask my listeners and my people watching out there, hello, to please help me out with a story behind this rock formation. I don't want to walk in there because I'm on a horse, and it's the forest, and there's creepers, and believe it or not, using a sword on a horse is not all that great. It's all about the horse archery. Like, look at me, I'm on a plane. This is the plane where I found the horse for Captain Pones. So, here's the other things I'll show you. So, the one thing bad about horses, besides not being able to go in forest, is that they also can't go in water. If you try to ride a horse in water, they'll kick you off. Because, have you ever tried to swim with someone riding you? You don't swim, you die. So, same thing here, right? If you try to swim, if you go in the water with a horse, you fall off. The horse won't won't swim with you on. And then you have to put a lead on them to lead them out of the water. So I had to make a quick horse bridge to allow me to go across, which I did. And you'll see here, I made a little, you can see a light path. Right? I made a little light path because this is leading me somewhere. I will show you where. Ooh, this is the sunrise. Yay, okay. That's good, because I don't like to go through the forest. But so we're going on this light path of torches that I made. It might be kind of hard to see them now because I don't have, you know, the light. Oh, I hate going through a forest on a horse. Ah! 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 No, it's raining. Alright, but here, check this out. I think I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay. Look what I found. I didn't find it. This is what I made. So here. Thank you, horsey. Put a lead on you, stick a lead on there. So in order to make these leads, these lassos, you need to have this thing called a sticky ball. To get a sticky ball, you have to kill these things called sticky slimes. To get the sticky slime, it only happens in swamps, and only at night, and only when the moon is full, really. So I had to find this place. I had to wander forever to find it. So you need to have them in order to make lassos and to make sticky pistons, to make machines. Like all those machines I made, a lot of them require sticky pistons, but you need, you know, the stuff here. So I had to go for days to find this place. Here, I got a boat. I got a boat! I got a boat! Oh! Okay. A little tricky, a little bit different. There we go. So, I had come here before, and I had, like, went AFK, and when I came back I was dead, because, like, that's dumb to go AFK, right? In the world. That's stupid. Look at all the monsters everywhere. So one time I came here, like the last time I came, after I died one time because I went AFK. This time, before I went AFK, I like dug a hole. I basically just dug a hole in the ground. The AFK slime base. And in this base, I would just go AFK. I'd just go like go take care of stuff. That way I wouldn't die. Like I come back and I'm still here. Ooh, I have gold. I want to hold the gold. Hold the gold! Ooh, I take the leather. You can have the gravel, the andesite, the egg. Lily pods. Yeah, okay. Oh no, I need that. Hey. Okay, so here's my AFK base where I would AFK. Then I have to find my way back. But now I've put on infrastructure, so I won't get lost. I can wander around looking for slimes, and then find my way back. Infrastructure, investment in your country is a great thing, and we have not done that in a long, long time. I really want to do it. I really want to do it because I think our country is wonderful and it deserves it. Because infrastructure helps people, it helps us, and like the thing is that like it also helps business. Because if you have infrastructure, it doesn't take a tremendous amount of energy to move and do stuff. Like it's already there, it helps you do it. So when you do infrastructure, you're also helping business as well as helping people. Like it's just stupendously important to have infrastructure. You should always be trying to help facilitate the movement of people and goods. Always. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna hang out here. I just want to check out stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go home because I have a horse. and I'm not afraid of the dark on a horse. No, don't lasso him. There we go. Okay. Because with the horse, I can conquer time and space. So this unbearable trek that I made on foot into the unknown, where I didn't know where I was going or what was going on, was so much more difficult. Now that I have a horse, that it makes these little steps irrelevant. It makes time. I move so fast that time becomes irrelevant. I took the time to make the little improvements necessary to make the horse more effective. Like, oh crap. There we go. Okay. And then, so time and space, I have mastered. Where am I? Let's see. Okay, I'm not lost. See, there's torches here. There's my bridge. Okay. So it's raining, so my visibility is really, really short. But yeah. Infrastructure. How I obliterate time and space through improvements in speed. I can't see the sisters. So there's an Enderman, but the rain hurts them. So Endermen are hurt by water. Trivia. There's the sisters. To get back to up there, I don't want to go through the forest. So I have to go around. There's my sisters. Walking on you, sisters. Sorry, but hey, that gets me home. Yeah, look at that. Put one on you, put you on there. And yeah, I'll leave Captain Pone's home to Captain Pone's to construct. The safety of my minecart once again. Okay, so I hope all of this has impressed upon you. The power of infrastructure, how we can obliterate time and space through the use of infrastructure, why we should invest, the best time to invest, which is not right now, even though it really helped. It's like kind of a stupid time. Like, oh, that guy's bad. He'll hurt us. Yeah, F you guy. Okay. I laugh at everyone. Look at him. Look at him burn. Burn, zombie, burn! I got you, I got you! Oh! Get some XP. Check that out. Oh, some gear. Look at that. That was a wonderful. What did I pick up? Some boots, a helmet, gold, some bling bling. Jungle trees. Some random escapee. Alright. So yes, here's my home. Okay, so here let me stop running around and showing off stuff. Okay. What's going on? Because I didn't have any anyone to talk with. It's kind of hard. What's going on is who's that woman? Gina Haspel, I think her name is. She's being vetted or confirmed by the Senate for the head of the CIA. The thing is, I think she's bad because during the W. Bush reign, she was like okay with torture. And then during this this recent time, like that was back in like 15 years ago. She was okay with torture. She like approved it. And then this time she's coming up, and they explicitly asked her about torture. Is it bad or good? And she would not disavow it. She would not like say it's bad or denounce it. She would not denounce torture. I'm like, what? How can you not denounce torture? Torture is the opposite of America. Torture is the opposite of America. Does she not understand or remember how we won information from World War II? Like, we did not torture the fucking Nazis who defected. We didn't fucking torture them because we're not monsters. We're Americans. We're Americans. We're not monsters. We don't do that to people. That's what we're Americans. Do you understand what that means? Right, so there's human rights, right? This is that inalienable spirit that we have from our creator, right? This is our document. This is who we are. So this isn't about oh shit. This isn't about fucking alright, making sure I'm plugged in and mic on. Yeah. This is not about like there's no like gray area. Like, I think people watch that show like 24/7 or 7 hours with Keith Sutherland and Fox, where they did the torture thing. I gotta torture him to get this out of him before the bomb goes off. And they use that to trick people into thinking that it's okay to torture. But it's not okay to torture. It's never okay to torture. Because by torturing, you're denying the humanity of a person. That's their human rights. And this is what America is about, is human rights. That's our ideal. This is the God whom we as Americans worship. You know, the things that we put the highest up when we say America, that's the highest up there. Liberty and justice. It is not just to deny a person their human rights, because by denying a person, another person their human rights, you deny your own self your human rights, because you are also a human. By saying that it's okay to deny them their human rights, you're saying it's okay to deny you your human rights. Like, you've denied all of us our human rights. So it's not just like oh, you're a bad guy. It hurts. It blemishes all of us. It's a wound it's a spiritual wound. It's deep. It's on a level deeper than just like, oh, just this one individual. You're wounding an idea, like, because what is imprinted upon the now and encoded forever, because once the now is gone, it's gone. Like this moment, when it's not this moment's not here. Like, you can never go back and take it. You can never go back and change it as much as you want to. Like, everything, the future is wide open. It's a we should resume this. The future is wide open. It's I should be on the roof watching the sunrise, the sunset. The future is wide open. It's a cloud, a quantum cloud of probability, right? It could be anything. If there's it's likely to be a certain way, but it could be any direction. It could be, right? So it's a quantum cloud. But then it gets to the moment of the now. Once it hits the now, all that cloud collapses. All that possibility, the probability, all of it goes into one thing that actually happened, that actually transpired, and then poof, it's gone. And you cannot go back and go, oh, no, wait, I meant to do it like this instead. Nope. It's done. It's written. It is chiseled. It is encoded. Encoded. It is there. So you cannot go back. So when humans are living and we are expressing humanity, which is, you know, that of being a human, because humans are DNA. It's like, it's a thing, right? Humans are a thing. We want to make the best human thing we can. When you're expressing, watch this, the moonrise. When people use their humanness to bring into the world something the opposite of their humanness, which is like, you know, stripping away humanity of another person. That's like a horrible blemish. You can never take that back. It never goes away. Like, I look at my mistakes, my dumbass, stupid sins. I'll even call it that. And like, I'm like, oh, I can never fix that. I can never undo it and go, oh, sorry, dude. Sorries will never cut it. Even if, and like, yeah, it's written. So where that forgiveness comes from, it's like, I don't know. So, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. It's never going back. So that's my karma. That's my weight. That's what I carry. And so in the future, like, you know, I'm like trying to walk the path, trying to do good things, but I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for people who are like even worse off than me. Like, really. Like, I ought to. I mean, maybe I'm kind of selfish and I'm like, yeah, it's for me. But if I were like really, really conscious, I'd be like, yo, I'm not really getting lifted up until the very, very bottom gets lifted up. So like that's why when the Buddhists say like, yeah, I take this merit and I give it I take the merit of this good deed. Like, oh man, you're giving me props for what I did. That's cool. Well, I take these props that you give me and I'm gonna give them to someone who really needs it. Some guy who's like a total wretch, but who really needs a blessing. Just some like he doesn't deserve it. Like he's awful, but like you give it to him. And he's like, oh, you've lessened my suffering. Thank you. Like that's cool, man. I dig that. So, anyways, that's the torture, and that's Gina Haspel, and I need to get her name right, so I'm gonna have to write. I just wrote a post about it. Gina Haspel. Gina Haspel is a bad person. She ought not. She's probably competent, but so are Nazis. You know, Nazi scientists were great at doing bad things. Japanese scientists are great at doing bad things. American scientists are great at doing bad things. Like, people can do bad things, man. Very competent at doing bad things. There's such thing as competent evil. Like, sure, you can be great at torturing people. I don't want it. Fuck off. Oh. Don't do that. No. Like, if you're great at torture, don't. No. You're not good for me. I don't want a torturer. So Gina Haspel cannot be representing America as a CIA person, the head of CIA. Like, I've done bad things. You can stab me all you want with my bad stuff. I'll take the pain, but this is a truth that I have to say it. Okay, another thing that was going on. So, man, do you know the latest news about Trump? I can't even keep up. It's moving so fast. So, you remember, Trump's got this personal lawyer named Michael Cohen. And he's been hanging out with this guy for years. Michael Cohen's turned out to be his fixer. What he does is he fixes problems. Like, Trump goes and fucks a porn star, and it's gonna be a mess. Let Uncle Cohen fix that. He'll take care of that. That's an ender chest. So, like, you know, Uncle Cohen goes and takes care of the hush money and keeps, you know, Donnie's name clean in the press, sort of, as much as possible. So, but yeah, so, well, it's been coming out that Cohen's been in big problems. Mueller, in his investigations, learned about the whole Stormy Daniels thing, right? In the course of his investigations. And it's like, oh, yo, I learned all this stuff about something else going on with Michael Cohen in the course of my own investigations. I'm going to hand this off to another court and let them handle it, which is what Mueller did. And I forget the name of it. I see the acronym all the time, like SNDY or something. And I forget what it stands for or what it's about. But it's another branch of the FBI. It's totally separate from Mueller. So he's not involved in that part. He handed it off. And that's why it makes this so interesting. Because all the stuff coming out is just like, not at all, like, it's in addition to Trump already doing bad stuff. And so Cohen has been tied to Russian mobsters for like a long time. He's been taking Russian money for a lot of people. And corporations have been paying him money so they get quote-quote access to Trump. Like, that's total bullshit. Off the books, off the everything. Like, what? That is total pay-to-play. Like, only if you're rich can you talk to the president. What? The president's supposed to be the representative of the people, not of the rich. Oh, see, there are so many problems with Trump. He needs to be removed. He needs to be removed. You'll see here that I have 12 of the 13, no, I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the 12 eyes of Endor, or eyes of Ender. needed to make the portal to the end world. So Captain Pones hasn't really made his base, but like, and I don't think he has much in the way of, oops, I shouldn't have done that. I don't think he has much in the way of armor or of enchanted weapons or anything really. But we're pretty much good to go whenever. So I'm good to go. Let me show you what I've done. Like, first of all, this sword is badass. Looting 3, fire aspect 2, smite 5. Which all that's kind of dumb because when we fight the ender dragon, you kind of want sharpness. So I have a sword that does sharpness too, which I'm gonna attach to this sword and overwrite something and make it more badass. Ha 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 ha. I can't handle. And then I got all this diamond armor. Check me out. I've been spending all this time enchanting stuff. Protection, feather falling, protection. I've got bows of power and infinity, punch. I've got bows for days. I got sharpness 4. I've got all these axes ready to go. I'm ready to kill the ender dragon. And I've got a plan. Also, I've never been there, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. But I'm ready to go, dude. I'm set. Okay, and also the other thing I want to talk about is what else do I got on here? So Cohen, dirty. Yucca Mountain. Oh man, like they're all talking. The House just passed a bill to advance Yucca Mountain again. Let me tell you why Yucca Mountain's a bad idea. Yucca Mountain is a hole outside of, like 90 miles outside of Las Vegas. The ground around Las Vegas has water. That water is briny salt water, so it's no good for drinking. You can't really do anything with it. The only way you make that briny salt water any good is if you boil it to separate it out from the brine and make it to distilled water, basically. But to do that takes a lot of energy. To make a bunch of heat, it takes a lot of energy. Anyways, but they're gonna dump a bunch of nuclear waste out there, which is dumb because remember, all the nuclear waste is on the East Coast because that's where our population is. So they're gonna move all this nuclear waste all the way from the East Coast, all the way across the country to sit in a hole in Nevada, outside of Las Vegas, surrounded by water in the ground that you can't drink. Like, stupid. It's all dumb. Like, stupid. So, my idea is to, oh shit, I'll poop. Look at me, I'm working too hard. I got too much gear going, so I'm ready to help out Captain Pones if he wants to like play the game, dude. I'll help him out. I'll kick down. Like, I won't give him everything, but I've got like gear for infrastructure. I'm ready to make some infrastructure. Oh yeah, let me show you my other thing I'm doing. Oh, I was gonna watch the sunrise. So yeah, the other thing, I don't know, I see a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential. Whenever old orders break down, there's a moment of chaos. And I forgot, you know what? I'm going to be a terrible scholar right now. I can't remember the guy's name. I'm not prepared. I'm just kind of off the cuff, everything. But he's the guy who wrote The Polish Peasant. And there's different ways of thinking about form and content. So you guys, the millennial generation, whatever, you guys understand form and content, right? The content is the stuff you read on the web page, and the form is the web page. So like, and the way that life used to work is that life, like, form and content would like mirror each other, and so it would be locked in a certain way for a long time. It'd be like ossified, like stuck. So you wouldn't have any social change for a long time until one day finally, like, things break down and there's radical change. All sorts of madness happens, and then it kind of settles down, and then you have a new social structure, and then it ossifies, and it gets stuck like that, and then form mirrors content for a long time again. So you only have freedom for a brief moment, for that revolutionary time, And you see that mirrored in the fossil record. So it's not just in social structure, it's also in our fossil record. You'll see in our fossil, and that's Gould, J.D. Gould, I think is, I don't know if it's J.D. Gould, the paleontologist who argued with Stephen Dawkins, who's Stephen Dawkins, the infamous British scholar. This paleontologist was like, look, dude, you want to say Dawkins wanted to say that evolution was like a straight, like a ramp of ascension, just always improving, always getting better. And then Stephen Jay Gould was like, no, dude, that's not true. Look at the fossil record. Like, the way it works for us is that things are the same for millions and millions and millions and millions of years until something horrible happens. And then you have mass extinctions. And then it's just crazy, 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 and then it settles out again. And then it's stable for millions of years. So what he called that punctuated equilibrium. So it's the same, and then it's the same, and then. So look at that in terms of forming content. Our world has been relatively stable under Pax Americana, where things haven't changed a whole lot. But it's about to go nuts once we lose oil, or like once we lose our reliance on oil, and because that's the linchpin to everything. The world order right now is oil. It's where we get our energy. If we change the way we get our energy, we change everything. So that's why Trump and oil people are so opposed to renewables. They want to milk as much money as they can out of oil, even though it'll kill us, and even though it causes war and strife and all sorts of other stuff. So anyways, that's a whole lot of stuff I've already talked about. I want to talk about something new. Let me see, has anyone logged on and talked to me about anything? No, but that's alright. That's cool. I'm rocking it, dude. I've been gabbing for like ever. Okay, let me see, what else can I gab about? What else did I do that I want to show off? Real quick, the Nether. I showed off that I made a base there. I don't want to go back to the Nether. I hate the Nether. Let's just go to mining. I'll just mine and then talk, because that's a lot of what Minecraft is. It's just mining for fun and profit. So I want to eventually make an automatic sorting system, because I hate doing this shit of like going, oh, I gotta sort through my stuff. This is so lame. I'd rather just dump it in one thing and have it sort by itself. I can do that, but I have to like make a new base. And the other, because the problem is that Minecraft only loads chunks, the area around you. It doesn't do things far away. Your machines, your minecarts, everything breaks once it leaves your vicinity. It doesn't, straight up and down is infinite, but away from you is you have a very limited radius. So like, if I send a minecart down to my station, it won't make it until I move into the area, and then it'll reactivate and move down to the station. So that's why I have two tracks here, because it used to be that I would come up this track here, and then as I was coming up, I would hit the cart coming back down every time. No matter what, no matter how much time I waited. So I made a line to go around it, and every time I avoided that. So I found out that it was because this thing was too long. What is that? Lol. So like now, so the next base I make, I have to make it straight up and down. I can't make it long like I did this way. The next one has to be straight up and down. That way all the machines work. But that takes resources, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna empty out my stuff and then move to the next base. In fact, that's not my minecart. That sucks. Alright, well, whatever. I'll just go like this. Whoa! I dug all this out. Here's my minecart. Come back, minecart. He's not gonna make it. Come back down here. Come back. See, it went out of my range, so it's not gonna exist until I move it back into my range. It went all the way up, didn't it? Oh, this is so frustrating. I was never meant to walk down here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Where's my minecart? I hate this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a new one. Alright, sorry for the delay. This is all supposed to be instantaneous. But it didn't work out that way. Okay. Haha, I knocked it out. That's awesome. Great. You're an item now. No! Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Okay, so look at this is a nice easy way of getting to my underground base. So then I wanted to like get more gold and iron. So that's what I'm doing. I found level 27 and I'm just digging. And you'd be amazed at how much gold and iron I found just by going like this. Oh yeah, and it made like I was wandering around here. Because like, it just sticks out. Look at this. As long as I don't get lost, it's all good. So yeah, what else do I want to talk about? Besides that, I cannot live without music. I tried. But I appreciate it. It makes me feel a certain way. And that way is valuable. Mr. Chuck Tingle, great guy. I like him. I bought his book about the void. It's awesome. Because I do battle with the void a lot. Oh man, I don't want to get lost. Or the lonesome train, not the void, but the lonesome train. The call of the lonesome train, I should say. I used to, I don't know, it's not been so bad lately. I think because lately, like, people have been figuring it out. I'm like, alright, I'm not alone. Things are happening. Like, I'm not gonna go crazy here. Justice will be done. I hope. I have hope that justice will be done. I love this music. This is DJ HOTWINGs. I have the SoundCloud on my link. He's cool. He's a cool guy. He's a great guy. Let's see. And then also it's DJ Haspel, who's also great. I don't know if I gotta get some of his stuff on here. See what I can get. But that's him rapping. He also raps on here with DJ HOTWINGs. When you hear the Japanese rapping, that's him. He's cool. He's a Japanese rapper. Kyoto! Shout out. Alright. What else am I doing here? So, like, I'm afraid to do this stuff because, like, you die die to the dumbest stuff. I die to the dumbest stuff. Like, notice I'm level 12? Because I died to the dumbest stuff. I can't help it. Okay, so like, what I like to do is just make straight lines into nothing. And that way, I don't get myself in trouble. Right? No trouble here, officer. I'm just driving in a straight line. Yep, no problems. No lava. No getting lost. No creepers creeping up on me. No great fall. No, like, nothing horrible. It's all chill. I dig it. So yeah, okay. Let me continue to pontificate to end out the hour. Do this extra Mother's Day show again. I want to say again a shout out to the moms. They do a lot of extra hard work that a lot of times they don't get credit for, and I see it every day. But I see you, mama. I see you working. I see the stuff you do, and I see you too, dads. I don't want to like diss the dads, but it's Mom's Day, so I'm gonna go with mom for right now. I'll get you, dads. You're coming up. But moms, yeah, you're great. I really appreciate my mom in ways that, she's, you know, she's an integral part of who I am, and I appreciate the sacrifices that she's made on my behalf. So thank you, Mom. I love you, Mom. All right. We should do more to help moms out, help out our parents, both, you know, moms and dads. But you know, poverty seems to rest a lot with moms, so we should probably focus our attention there, since that's where it's concentrated. Hey, focus attention where it's concentrated. Ooh, look, see another cavern where I might get lost and be sad. I mean, I'll do it a little bit. I can see some, but I'm afraid. Always afraid. I'm afraid of leaving home. I like to be where I'm known, because when it's unknown, it's bigger and scarier. Just like my environment. After I made a map and explored it, it was less scary. And I had a horse. Horse makes a huge difference. Like, water sucks. I hate water. It doesn't suck, but like, it makes things difficult and dangerous. Water plus lava equals death every time. I refuse to engage now because I'm so traumatized over it. Lava. Look at that hole right there in the lava. Look at that instant death. Look how easy it is to die. Be on Mr. Careful here. Yeah, that's all good. I'm not picking anything up. Gotta ditch stuff. Gone. 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 Alright, don't look at the lava. I don't want to throw my sword in there. That would be really sad. Okay. Get that. I was hoping for some diamonds. You never know. Diamonds. I love diamonds. I mean, I love iron and stuff too, but I mean, diamonds you need for like armor and tools. And it's been a long time since I've seen a diamond. Of course, going at level 27, I'm not gonna ever find it, but that's okay. I don't like lava, as you can tell. Died too many times, and you gotta see, right? You need to not die so you can keep making gear. That's rad. And if you die with that and you lose that gear, then it's sad. Put some cobblestone here so I remember. So it looks familiar. What's up, dude? Oh, look at that. Yeah, this sword is great for undead. With that smite 5. One default. Loving this iron, man. These are rails for days. There's this cartographer in town that wants me to give him compasses. Compasses cost iron, and I'm such an iron like miser. I don't want to burn iron for nothing, except to make tracks to go places, and to make hoppers, because you need burn iron making hoppers, and I get to make tons of them to make the item sorter. So like I need all this iron to make hoppers. I can't even think about infrastructure until I get these hoppers. And it has to be a really big item sorter. I guess I can expand it pretty easily if I use a good one. And it has to be above my base, so it's always running, like the place I hang out. So which means I probably have to abandon my mine, my main base, and I'll probably make a new one somewhere. And use what I've learned here. But see, I don't lose my old base. That's what's great, because like I'm paying for the server, so it sticks around. Yay! Yay for me! Yay for having money to pay for a server. Stick around. If you want to play, that's cool. I want to play too. So hit me up if you guys want to. I need a co-host. Captain Pones is busy, so he can't really always do it. He's a dad, and he's a working man. So he takes care of his grandma, right? So it's not just like lazy man, dude. He's taking care of grandma. He's fucking working hard. You know, I mean no disrespect, Captain Pones. Fucking fighting the galaxy there. Alright, what time is it? 8:03. I've talked for like an hour straight. I didn't really hit any more topics. I've been like praising Captain Pones and this and that. Let's see, I can praise. I love you, America. I praise you, dude. You're rad, America. You gave birth to me, and I think I'm pretty cool. So, you must be pretty cool, right? Yeah. Everyone likes you, or they used to, until you got Trump, that jerk. He's wrecking our name, our reputation. Oh, I so don't like him. All right, everyone. I'm gonna let you go. I need to finish up here. Peace out, please. If you got any questions or comments for me, Facebook.com PoGokero, or you can leave it here on YouTube. You know, I see him here too. It's all good. But the more you interact with me, the more I can make the show better. And I want to get the message out that America's rad, that we're not all Trump bots, that we fight Nazis because we're great people. And we look out for each other, and we look out for the world too, right? Because we're stewards of God's creation, which is this world. We're not here to blow it up. Other people might want to like bring the end to the world, but that's not us. That's not us Americans. We're here to save the world. So yeah. So if you got any questions or comments, please leave them here. You give us spirit. Thank you. Peace out. Love. Stop shooting.